Your liver can be failing quietly, long before doctors ever call it a disease. And one of the most common signs is something most people just ignore. The truth is, liver damage doesn't start with pain. It starts with small changes that you begin to normalize. In busy cities like London, New York, and Sydney, the stress of our daily lives can easily hide these crucial warning signs. Stay with me until the end, because the final sign is something most people just blame on getting older, not on liver stress. So, let's dive into the signs. Number 1, constant fatigue that rest just doesn't fix. If you wake up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed, your liver might be overloaded. It's the organ responsible for converting food into usable energy. When it's sluggish, your body's cellular fuel runs low. This is especially common for those of us with desk jobs in places like Toronto or London. We reach for another coffee, which just masks the signal, and we often just blame it on age. But this fatigue often shows up with another sign people miss. Sign number 2 is a hard or bloated belly. That firm feeling in your abdomen isn't always fat, it can be pressure building up from the inside. As fat accumulates in the liver, it can change the entire feel of your midsection. This is really common for people with long sitting hours, a hallmark of our high-stress urban lifestyles. You might notice your waistband feels tight by the evening, but you probably mistake it for a simple digestion issue. And this internal pressure can affect your skin, too. This brings us to sign number 3, the one most people ignore, darkening skin folds. Skin color changes can actually start internally, not just on the surface. Look for darker patches in your neck creases, under your arms, or even on your knuckles. This is often linked to insulin resistance, and your liver is a key player in processing blood sugar. It's a common sign in cities with a prevalent fast food culture, but most people just blame it on sun exposure or aging. This connects directly to cravings that most of us can't explain. Sign number 4 is experiencing strong sugar or carb cravings. These cravings aren't always a matter of willpower, they can be driven by your body's chemistry. Your liver is responsible for regulating glucose storage. When it's not working well, you get wild blood sugar swings that dramatically increase your hunger, especially those late-night cravings. This is very common among high-stress professionals and often leads to a frustrating cycle of guilt and indulgence. These swings also have a huge impact on your mood. Which leads to sign number 5, mood swings or brain fog. Your liver is your body's main filter for toxins, including those that can affect your brain. Your mental clarity is directly tied to how well your body detoxifies. This can show up as foggy mornings where you just can't think straight, or irritability that seems to come out of nowhere. In high-pressure cities, it's easy to just attribute this to stress alone, but it could be more. Your sleep patterns might already be showing the strain. Number 6 is poor sleep, especially waking up around 3 a.m. Waking up in the middle of the night can be a metabolic issue, not just an emotional one. Your liver does its heaviest work overnight. When it's overloaded, it can disrupt your sleep cycle. This is very common if you drink alcohol or eat late at night. The combination of blue light from screens and stress makes it even worse, and over time, people just start to normalize it as their new normal. And when your sleep is off, your digestion often feels it next. Sign number 7 is frequent indigestion or nausea. That discomfort you feel might actually be starting higher up than your stomach. A struggling liver affects bile production, which is essential for digesting fats. Heavy meals suddenly feel much worse, and you might develop an intolerance for greasy foods. In our modern takeout culture, this is incredibly common, and we often use temporary remedies that hide the root cause. Your appetite itself might be changing, too. Sign number 8 is a loss of appetite or a new aversion to certain foods. When your body's detoxification system slows down, your appetite can change. It's your body's way of trying to avoid being overloaded. You might find you no longer want meat or fatty foods, or that your hunger signals are just irregular. This is often seen during periods of burnout and is a signal that many people just push through and ignore. Following this, weight changes are often next. Sign number 9 is sudden weight gain or loss. Unexplained shifts on the scale are major metabolic signals. Your liver is the master controller of your fat metabolism. A very common sign is weight gain that's focused almost entirely around your belly, even when your diet hasn't changed. You might find that exercise doesn't seem to be as effective as it used to be, and the frustration just builds. Your skin often reacts next. Which brings us to sign 10, itchy or dry skin. Your skin is one of your body's detox exits. When your internal organs are struggling, your skin is one of the first places it shows. An imbalance in bile salts, managed by the liver, can cause persistent dryness or itching, especially at night. You might find that creams and lotions don't provide long-term help, and it's easy to just blame it on the season. Bruising is another important clue. Sign number 11 is bruising easily. Finding bruises and not knowing where they came from isn't always just clumsiness. Your liver is responsible for producing the proteins that help your blood clot. When it's not functioning well, even small impacts can leave significant marks. This is often seen in active adults who just dismiss it as part of their lifestyle, but it's a clear signal of an internal imbalance. Your urine color can reveal even more. Number 12, dark urine, even when you're well hydrated. Drinking enough water doesn't always fix your urine color. Your liver processes old blood cells, creating a waste pigment called bilirubin. When the liver is overloaded, this can build up and make your urine appear dark. This is a common sign after long, stressful workdays and is easily misread as simple dehydration. It's a very easy daily check you can do. And your stool can change, too. Sign 13 is pale or irregular stool. Changes in the color of your stool are valuable information. This can happen when bile flow from the liver is reduced. You might notice lighter colored or even floating stools, which indicates poor fat digestion. It's something that's rarely discussed openly, but it's a very important sign to be aware of. Women often notice hormonal shifts next. Sign number 14 is an increase in hormonal imbalance symptoms. All of your hormones have to pass through the liver to be metabolized. When the liver is struggling, you might notice changes in your PMS symptoms, irregular cycles, or that difficult combination of mood swings and bloating. This is especially common for women after 35 or 40 and is almost always blamed on age, not liver health. And now, the final sign, which is the most normalized of all. Number 15 is that vague feeling of just feeling off for months. Your intuition often notices a problem long before any lab tests will. It's that feeling of low vitality, where you're not exactly sick, but you're definitely not well. It's a long-term, nagging discomfort. In our busy lives, it's so easy to ignore these quiet signals. This is your body asking for support. Remember, your liver doesn't fail overnight, it whispers first. The good news is that these early changes are often reversible. Awareness is your greatest form of protection. In the next video, I'll show you the simple morning habit that quietly overloads the liver, and it's something most people do every single day without even thinking about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.